Thanks, Dominic.
Yes, thank you very much for that. And now many households battle with kids and adults who turn up their noses at smelly fish or slimy tomatoes. But is a fussy eating a case of won't eat or actually can't eat?
Scientists in America are trying to find out if our food preferences could be hardwired into our genes. Jane O'Brien reports from Virginia.
Rhonda West is a typical picky eater. She likes about half a dozen different foods and won't touch anything else.
Cherry tomatoes, I would like to like them, but I can't get past the squish. It's like biting into a fat maggot.
Her aversion to the texture of food is not unusual among picky eaters.
Anything slimy, like seafood, pasta, tomatoes, it sends me to the roof. It feels like I'm eating a plate of worms. You know, food is supposed to be dead, and it's not supposed to move in your mouth after the fact. So I can't get past the texture to even try the taste.
Others say they don't like the smell of food, raising the possibility that picky eaters are born with a gene that affects their sensory perception. But little is known about picky eating, prompting researchers at America's Duke University to launch a nationwide survey.
There's a lot of places for people to tell their story, because we really wanted to be, since we know so little about this, somewhat open-ended so people could really share what their experiences have been like with this. And that's been the most emotionally provocative thing for me, to hear the stories of how much these individuals have struggled over their lifespan because they're not taken seriously.
Just the meat and the bun only, no cheese, no lettuce, no nothing, just the meat and the bread only. Okay,
this is what Jennifer Nicolason orders for lunch every day. She only eats plain meat and potatoes, but says that's okay. Other people are the problem for her.
I think the worst thing is just the social aspect of it. Everybody's life seems to revolve around food. That's what everybody likes, to get together. Let's get together and have a potluck. Let's get together and have a big meal. And that's not something that I enjoy. I love getting with people and socializing. If we could socialize over hamburgers and French fries, that'd be great. I don't understand why it has to be this really fancy food.
Jennifer comes from a long line of picky eaters and believes her food preferences are genetic. Experts say it's an exciting area of research.
For these folks, it may not just be a simple thing such as it was how they were raised or they're being difficult. Their genetics could just be telling them, this is just my food preference. And separating that from other things such as anxiety or societal pressures, I think is really interesting and important.
Thousands of picky eaters have already responded to the survey. Even if the research can't find a reason why some people can't stand tomatoes, picky eaters hope at least it will give their food issues recognition and remove some of the social stigma. Jane O'Brien, BBC News, Virginia.
You see, I'm fascinated by that. When I was little, I couldn't eat anything that had even touched a pepper.
Like what?
Like a salad. If it had a pepper in it, I couldn't eat any of the salad.
And tomatoes are a real problem for a lot of people,
Yeah,
aren't they? For some reason.
Exactly.
You're happy with tomato-flavoured things, but...
Anyway, we'll talk about this lots more later.
Yes, let us know what you think as well. Coming up.